Hello, my little dreamers. It's been a month. I remember what's happening, sort of. And some of you remember what's happening. Dale, you've been out for more than a month, which is very fun.
Aha.
Happy to have you back. We've lost our resident fuckboy, unfortunately. He is off doing family things like a loser. Who would do that? Otherwise, I'm happy to be back. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Excellent.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Excellent. Wonderful. All right. So, I'm going to try something instead of a last time on. Bear with me while I give this a shot. Small time skip. As you and yours find yourself sitting around what appears to be a news studio. And you are sat in front of the newscaster, who I will be enacting in a second. And you're sort of dolled up in makeup, the lights are on you, and... Ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to welcome you to Station 14 News. We have right now an exclusive interview with some of the recent Lancers from the Academy. Now, I'm told that you just had a rather interesting mission down on the on a nearby planet. Is that true?
Monkey.
I mean, it depends on your definition of interesting.
There may be some normal tales of peril. I'm tracking some life or death situations, some missing persons, a mystery. Is that all accurate?
Monkey has this like dead look to the camera for the first time you've noticed. He looks like a deer in headlights.
Now, I'm just terribly curious. Is it you had a hunch right from the start of what the source was? Isn't that right, Monkey?
Monkey, like, still looking at the camera, like making dead eye contact with the camera, but responding to the reporter, goes, we had reason to believe that it was classified enemy combatant.
Do tell. Do you think this was perhaps another faction or this AI menace that's been roaming around?
Yeah, you know, I hear the news just as everyone does, and so when tech goes wrong and tech goes weird, it's not unfair to assume AI, but that's where our investigation started.
Interesting.
Fully looking over, fully looking over to literally anybody else.
Sweat dropper on their face.
Raven gives him a thumbs up. He's doing great.
You're doing great, Sweaty. Now, that's very interesting. Now, if it's not confirmed, or you are perhaps unable to say, I'd be very curious to hear what you thought. Was it Miss Raven, correct?
Raven dusts the toast crumbs off of herself. And then, I don't know that Raven doesn't really have a theory at this point. Although, I'm a little suspicious of these teenagers.
Now,
and I'll leave it at that.
Let me pose this question to you. Is this brand of work, especially for young students, would you consider this more mercenary or educational?
I have a feeling the Academy would not like me to answer that question.
And is this something that you've been prepped beforehand before this interview?
This feels like a trap. I'm gonna go now.
That being said,
and I think she actually just hides behind.
Just jumps over the
Dale.
couch. Now, Mr. Darrett,
Hides behind
Just like shuffles
Jester.
behind him. Yeah.
or Jester, I suppose. I'm told that you were missing from the first half of this mission. Would you care to elaborate on that all? And then, do you
No.
have any idea about the whereabouts of your other teammate who went missing around this time?
Not particularly, and no.
Well, that makes sense. Very interesting. I suppose this will have to be continued another time. Meanwhile, we'll cut to a commercial break. And at this, we're going to jump back. You guys find yourself the morning of, after. Some of you, I think you've been sleeping in the church as your residence had been destroyed by the road vehicle. And the town is very slowly getting up with the sun, but you do see crowds of people sort of milling about, looking at some of the chaos that's been caused. There's a small crowd around the church. The doors are shut, thankfully, and then there's a small crowd around your house where Dominic was.
Spooky.
Spooky. What would you like to do?
I just say, is everybody in the foundry? Because I only see me and Mallory.
Everyone is. Yeah,
I agree.
What?
What?
Good test.
Okay. So I guess it's just like, for whatever reason, we're all in here, but I don't. I don't see Dean's mouse. I don't see.
Oh, mine's not on the screen right now. I'm using my other monitors.
Oh,
Well, I know, but like.
I can't actually chat in the foundry, so maybe I'm a
Oh.
ghost. Hold
He's
on.
been.
You might have
off.
been logged in when I cut the server.
Yeah. Okay. Let me refresh.
Yeah. And then Dean, same to you. Refresh.
Seems rude. I can't believe you do that to us.
I
Yeah.
literally said, "Hey everybody, I'm cutting the server for
Half
like
these
a
people
minute."
weren't online for that.
Well,
Ooh.
apparently the other half were online in the server. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, I'm cutting the server because I'm gonna throw a tantrum.
No!
All right,
I'm in.
all right. I see everyone.
Bitch. All right.
Cool.
Good morning, team. This is Eclipse to Monkey. Do you read me over?
Hello.
I'm aware that there have
Over.
been some issues last night. Would you care to elaborate?
Sierra got crushed by a bell tower, and then Dominic is missing, and a couple of vehicles have exploded.
Any idea to the cause?
I don't have confirmation on this, but my gut says AI bullshit. But we haven't gotten any confirmation. It's total just guesswork at this point.
All right. Keep me posted. Sending a little help your way. Hopefully that makes things a little easier.
Is it my king?
There is a knock at the church doors.
Eclipse, we have a knock at the church doors. Do I shoot through the door or answer?
That would be inadvisable, but I have no control over you.
Well,
Here we are.
I saunter up to the door, put my back against the wall, and I go, "Who is it?"
Garrett, you hear a very muffled voice from the other side of the door as you're just trying to find your friends.
Hey, anybody in there?
Yes, King, he's back.
My liege.
My liege.
You've
That's
locked
probably
me
not
out.
Raven's response.
Did I get kicked out of the team, or what's going on here?
Oh,
Baby.
Monkey goes. Monkey tries to reset the communication so that you're on comms with us, but opens the door too. And the first thing he says when he sees you is, "Where the fuck were you?"
I was out book shopping.
hello.
Do you expect me to believe that?
He holds up, like, he's got a bag with him, and he pulls out some books with stickers, like, price stickers on them. He's like, yes? What do you want me to say?
You decided that the right time to go buy books was when it was time for our mission briefing?
Yeah, I was really tired of what they had in the library. It's not a great selection, if I'm being honest.
Collection development sucks.
Monkey raises his primary weapon, and he's like, "Tell me something only you would know."
Garrett looks at him briefly, and,
You stumped
Shit.
him!
Shit, I don't know, maybe I am an imposter. Maybe you should just shoot me.
Just fucking do it.
Wait!
Yeah, that sounds like some Garrett shit. Alright, come in.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds like some Garrett shit.
I'm in Jester.
Alright, give me the lowdown. What the hell are we doing
Before we
here?
do that, can I please ask a technical question? Did we take
away.
a rest? Can
Yes, you did sleep. You did eat.
I? Great.
You patched
Can
yourself
I-
up a little bit.
Churchman. The
Become.
churchman let us stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, can I become healed?
Yeah, you're good. You can patch yourselves up a little bit.
How do I do that?
You might just manually set your HP.
Okay, back up to full or?
I'll say your sleep got interrupted. Well, actually, no, you didn't get any sleep because you got crushed by the bell. You don't get to heal.
I'm the only one that needs to heal!
She's also the only one who asked, which is so funny.
I forgot about that.
Asshole!
You'll need some a little bit more dedicated medical recovery to get healthier.
Motherfucker. Okay.
God, that was funny.
Anyways, you are all sort of gathered in the church. You shut the doors. There is like a lot of people like walking around the church, but you managed to close it before anyone gets too curious. The service for the day has been canceled, and then you see Father Vermissen, the local priest, come over and like hand you guys some cups of tea or coffee, depending on your preference.
The long and the short of it is their machines are malfunctioning. I think someone died. I don't remember that part, but I'm pretty sure somebody died in the mines because their machines malfunctioned. The foreman basically had them shut down, and when we asked for the keys to go investigate, his teenage daughter has them. And he is unwilling, unable, to get them back. So, we're kind of being chased by death here. I got crushed by a bell.
Final destination.
Yeah. There was an explosion where we were supposed to be staying. There's an explosion in the car. So just, stay vigilant. Any sort of mechanical anything could malfunction.
Things are going pretty poorly, got it.
Garrett or Jester, the moment you step into the church, You feel the familiar sort of headache and a pulse in the back of your mind as voices fill your ears. And then in a brief second, it's gone.
The rest of you see Garrett just kind of squint for a moment before he continues further into the church to take stock of what all's here.
You okay?
Yeah, fine. What resources do we have here? Beyond our contacts.
This nice young man.
Well, you are availed
This
to
nice young
any
man.
of the services of the church. I apologize that the service has been cancelled, but I do have food and warm drink if you would require it.
I remember really liking the pastor, but I don't remember why. I don't remember what he did to get.
He helped to get the fucking belt off of you.
Yeah, but didn't he also say something where he was like, "This is messed up," and they're not willing to do anything because they believe
Yeah,
in
he was like,
or something?
yeah, they're an insular community.
Pastors what? Oh, wait! There was also something shady happening with the foreman's wife. Because we asked to speak with her, and he was like, no.
Mm.
And they do theoretically have a baby, but also there's something shady there.
It's a little sus.
It was pretty sus, honestly. If we're going out and about again today, I would like to check in with the foreman's wife. Because we thought maybe she might have more information on where the key is with the daughter.
It's as good a place as any to start.
We've also got the key card, so we can just start hitting up the mines. Though I'm not opposed to doing everything before we get there.
Don't we? We only have the key card to go down so far.
Yeah,
right?
we have like a normal
We need
key
the other
card.
one.
Yeah, but like we could also try hacking it once we're there. We could try hacking into their systems.
It's an option.
I like that option.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to following up with this young girl, but I just feel like we could cut a middleman out if we can hack through. Like, why go to the girl? Why spend time looking for the girl for a key card to get us full access when we can get there and get full access ourselves?
That makes sense to me. The only thing I don't understand why we couldn't talk to the wife.
New baby. That's kind of what he gave us.
Yeah, I know, but that's not.
Hey, man.
I don't know.
Listen,
You have a baby?
Baby?
A baby?
Yeah.
I do not
Again,
have a baby, but
I'm not opposed. I just don't want to get in the middle of a domestic whatever.
Domestic
that's fair.
thing.
Domestic kerfuffle? Yeah.
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 Search up. Shade Shack.
Mallory, am just personally curious what's going on with the wife. We don't have to go. It was very sus.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Trust me.
We could talk to the mayor. We could also see if we could access any records in the bureaucratic center. Like, has the wife filed for divorce, or has it's just people get messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hall.
Yeah, we could do
The
that.
hall, the foreman's offices are both on the way to the mine, so you could hit them both up if you really wanted. If it so pleases.
Yeah, then let's do that.
Please.
Okay. You make your way into the hall, and you see the secretary there. They'd reach you, and the mayor, of course, sits down with you in basically the small space. He's like, adventurers, or lancers, my apologies. How can we assist?
Like wrong setting shit.
My bad. I'm sorry, I was just playing D&D last night. Anyways.
We wanted to follow up around some of the happenings in town, but we're finding it a little difficult to move forward when it feels like we're not getting the full story. We're loath to get into the middle of people's personal lives, but we're just kind of confused by a couple of things, such as what's going on with this free reign the children have to just kind of do whatever they want and grab the foreman's key card and like
I suppose
that's not
one question at a time might be the easiest way to do this. What exactly are you asking, so I can understand what you found?
Raven.
What was the question? What exactly are we asking?
Yeah, just you kind of just rattled off 4 questions in a row.
That's fair. What's the most important question?
Well, I mean, you wanted to know about the foreman and his family / wife.
Formally.
I mean, I did, but
Sorry, formally.
Formerly wife? Is that what you said?
Mayor.
Formally wife?
Hello?
No, sorry. They're still married. It's I got distracted by Factorio.
Oh.
It's
I can
you're not
ask
even
the
playing
question.
it.
I was thinking about factories.
Oh my god.
Our question is, the foreman didn't really want us to talk to the wife and his wife, and we were just wondering if there was any history there that might explain that behavior.
No, not that I'm aware of. They've always been very close. This is I think the 3rd child, so the same old. They're just tired. It's kind of been the same every
Did we
time.
know that was their 3rd child?
I don't think you did.
Well, he just said that he just said he has a new one.
Yeah, this is the newborn.
Like when we went to his
What's
house,
the
he was
second
like, "Oh, we have a newborn."
Oh,
yeah, but who's the second one? It was the teenager and then the baby.
Yeah. There's a
Who's
name.
the middle one?
I'm sorry, the name eludes me. I don't think you've ever met her. She's left the colony onto bigger and better things. She's the oldest of the
Interesting.
childs. But
Okay. I will let this go. I still think it's, but I will let it go.
do with that what you will. Jester, I'm gonna keep dropping notes in the chat for you, unless you want me to announce them every single time, but
Nope.
you do with that what you will. These are for you and you alone, because I don't know how to whisper in Foundry.
What?
/ W.
Bid dubs.
Jester, I
Big
think.
W.
No, hold on.
It's fine.
try-
It's fine. If you read them, it doesn't do anything to make you guys suspicious, which is good for me. So just don't read.
I'm just confused.
Don't be.
That fixed it.
I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. Anyways, what other questions do you have? Or how can I assist?
I mean, I'm ready to just I'm ready to go.
Yo. Okay.
Go? Then do so.
Yes.
To the mines
You
it
also
is.
have not seen Dominic all morning.
I'm sure that's nothing to worry about.
He'll be around.
Yeah, it's fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Can we, like, message him?
Your message bounces.
Can we tell Eclipse?
Tell her what?
That we haven't seen Dom all morning? The message is
received.
bouncing, and maybe she can do something about it?
Carry on with the mission. We'll look into it. But if you don't hear back from us within 30 minutes, I would be very concerned.
Okay. Let's go to the mines.
Children yearn for the mines.
We yearn for the mines.
Are you going to stop by the Foreman's at all, or are you going straight to the mines?
I'm happy to just go straight to the mines.
All right. Okay.
But if people want to stop at the Foreman's house, we should stop at the Foreman. I just personally don't need to.
It's fine. I don't need to whisper. You guys just need to be good actors. Yeah, me too. Anyways, you guys make your way to the mine entrance. It is almost like a large and empty warehouse carved into the side of the cliff face. If you would like to move yourselves over here, / I will do so for you because I have a god complex. Boop.
Can I ask, are we in our mechs? Can we be in our mechs?
Yeah, you can be in your mechs. They'll fit. The
What?
entrance is made for like loading machinery and vehicles to go through, and you see a large cargo elevator at the back that can support all 4 of you if there were 4 of you. The freight elevator is aged, but it does seem to be well cared for. And then it shows signs of being used very, very recently. Like there's no dust on it or on the machinery itself.
And how long is it supposed to have been closed?
About a month, I think, is what I said last.
The children have been in the mines.
The children have yearned.
They've been in the mines for too long.
But
The children are in the mines.
you see on the elevator, or the doors of the elevator, a simple keypad with a blinking red light.
A key. Well, let's try our key card.
And the doors swing open, and you're able to take your mechs into, onto the elevator if it so pleases.
Yep.
It only allows you to go
Um,
down to the first floor, or below level 1, which it slowly, and it sort of rattles as this thing and swings open to what you would recognize by the blueprints and from what you understand of the layout is the general quarters area of the miners.
All right, Jester. What's the plan? What's the play? Jester.
Oops.
Jester shakes his head and turns to you.
You okay?
Fine. We need to we just need to be careful, I suppose. We don't know how far these malfunctions have spread, right? If I'm understanding the situation correctly.
I believe so.
The
We have an
So maybe
idea
we
that
just-
it is.
Mhm.
We do have an idea that it has something to do with machinery equipment. So, given that this is an active work site, watch your six. But
Yeah, any area could be a trap if there's something with malicious intent going on
What?
here.
No.
is that a mimic?
The
Oh,
door
fuck. Oh,
wraps its
shit.
tentacles around you.
Oh no.
This level is dark. The floodlights are off, and you see this wide, from what you can tell from your mech and your sensors, this is a wide open cavern with heavy metal support beams lining the walls and the roof. The entrance is first almost blocked by a large bulldozer of some kind, while the main area itself has a large 2-story temporary shelter, think like containers stacked on top of each other that have offices in them. And somewhere behind that, you see a working mech fitted with a heavy blasting hammer built for mining. You're free to move about at your leisure with my beautiful art renditions of the mines.
Hmm.
I've spent many
Um,
minutes on this, maybe like 10.
Monkey is interested in finding a terminal for Raven to hack into, but while I'm looking for that, I want to be able to find, like, I think there's like some sort of work mech on the far side of the cavern.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go investigate that. I want to poke around inside of there and see if I can take a look.
Okay. Declare your actions in whatever order you want to do so, and I will walk you through what happens.
I want to look at that mech. I want to look at that thing.
Roll that thing.
Yes.
Girl, what that thing do?
Look at it.
As
Get
your are you in or out of your mech right now?
I walk over in my mech, but I
Mhm.
do leave my mech to climb inside of it. But like, I do walk over with my mech.
Okay. You walk over with your mech. Where's my mouse go? Boop.
What that
As
mouse
you-
do?
What that mouse do? Behind the mech, you see is a door with a sign, a human-sized door saying lockers behind it. But the mech itself is dormant. It's powered down and is like sort of kneeling, so you could climb up onto it. The tab itself is locked, but you don't see anything in the tab.
I use my mag clamps to like climb up the mech, and I want to take a look at the exterior. Is there any reason that this mech is here, kind of discarded to the side?
Based on some of the terrain around you, its parking spot, it has, like I said, a heavy blasting hammer for like mining, so it's used for not for drilling, but for clearing large pieces of rubble. It's something that you've seen on your homeworld before. It's pretty standard GMS style mech. But yeah, if it's not being used in the mines itself, it's probably parked up here. Or they were using it to clear some of the debris. You see rubble in front of the bulldozer. They're perhaps breaking it into gravel.
I do let the team know that there's lockers here.
Cool.
I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go check them. But does anybody else want to do something before I go?
Can I? I'm about to ask to do some bullshit.
Oh,
Here we
no!
The mech. Is there any way that I could like hack it in such a way that I could like try to see if the same thing that we saw in the mech that got hacked before at initiation or whatever it was, is there any way for me to see if they're like, if the same thing happened?
Yeah, no, sure. Run a hack or a scan.
Hack.
Hack. Hack. I'm so far away. You are unable to identify exactly what it is, but there's traces. And code and
Do they feel
lines are very familiar. While it's not a perfect imitation, it's very similar. And the way that it reads is it's feeding information to a server that is not located nearby in such a way that you would assume it would be very similar to that hive mind gestalt being that is the local android/AI. However, you cannot pinpoint where that thing is just yet.
Is it still feeding?
With the met currently off, it is not feeding information. But you do understand that it had recently sent data packets within the past day.
Can I don't know anything about computers. Can I, like, so Raven's a great character for me. Can I, like, disconnect something so I can't do that anymore?
You unplug the Wi-Fi card in the mech.
Great. And then I share that it had the same markers as, or similar markers to the mech that got hacked at orientation.
Well, that's not scary.
I've neutralized this threat.
That's not scary in the slightest.
Yeah. I'm a little spooked.
So you've neutralized the threat. Is the threat like? Are we worried about it? So we're no longer worried about it.
I haven't actually neutralized anything. It can't send information to the AI anymore.
Okay, so it could wake up and try to kill us.
Do you?
Oh, can I stop it from doing that too? I didn't know that was an option.
Well, if it's already transmitted the data could still be living on it, and the data could say kill Lancers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read Murderbot.
Yeah.
Can I tinker so that it's like not scary anymore?
I mean, you can try.
You can try anything.
I mean, the safest thing to do would be disable the reactor, but if you fuck that up, it will explode. Something that you or Monkey have probably done like half dozen times. Or Monkey's definitely done it.
Could we fuck with it mechanically instead? Could we not like turn it off, but just like disable it physically in some way?
Yeah.
Where it's like disconnect
I want to be
like pneumatics or something to keep it from walking around.
Yeah, I want to be able to. I don't want to hack into the software and kill it. I want to be able to make it so that even if the AI wakes up, it essentially wakes up into a paperweight.
Yeah.
And so I want to be able to like maybe I can pull out the battery, or I can futz with the power supply to the rest of the unit.
Yeah, no. Give me a roll and see what you can do.
I will be using invent or create, because my idea is I want to invent a stopgap between the rest of it.
I've invented a way.
Can I help him do that?
Robot. Yeah, you can. You between your geniuses, yes, Monty, you get 1 accuracy to this check.
11. Wow. Thanks for that accuracy.
No. Oh, you're good.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Thanks for that accuracy.
4? Oh, from your grit.
That's insane.
Thanks for that accuracy, girl.
Damn.
That would have been a
Wow.
6 otherwise.
Nice.
Okay. So you find a way to
It's insane that you can roll a 2, and it gets up to 11.
Yep.
You manually pull out some of the batteries on some of the major power tables. You disconnect the weapon, and you break the hydraulic lines so that it is no longer able to move its legs or its arms. You've essentially dead this in. You also take away the giant fucking power hammer.
Yeah. I do want to leave enough power for like very low energy systems. Essentially, I want to know if it turns on.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if it turns on to kill us and then goes, "Oh shit, I can't kill them." Like
So
I want to know if
Yeah.
No, I more so want to know like if it turns on, that's good information for us to know, right? Like
Okay.
that whatever is trying to kill us is aware that we're here.
Where's everyone else on this map right now? I'm assuming you're all relatively close by.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm like next to Monkey, because we're working together.
What would you like to do next? It is
You look at the
again,
lockers now.
it is dark, so you're using flashlights or your mech lights or whatever.
I'm like,
All right, you want
Jester,
to go
can you hold the
into-
light up? No, not like that.
No,
Jester,
not like
hold
that.
the light better.
But Dad. All right.
There's this building. What's this? Is
That
is there any text on the outside?
It's not text, but it looks like. Have you seen those like container buildings that like sit outside of like construction sites, like temporary offices? Yeah, it's just a couple
Yeah.
of those. You look through the window and you can see some like basic bunks in there, like a couple dozen like double bunk beds. It looks like to be a quarters. Looking up through the top, it looks like it's like an office of some kind. Roll me perception, whatever that may be in this game.
I don't know what that is.
Just roll me a d20. Cat.
All of us or just Monkey?
Whoever wants to look at things in the dark. All right, that's all we need. There is definitely. Oh, stop! Stop rolling!
You said everybody who wanted to look. I want to look.
I
Stop!
wanted to roll 2.
Stop! You
He
failed.
rolled the wrong dice.
You failed on a D100 roll,
Hell
which
yeah.
actually makes things very interesting.
I'm scared.
There is movement coming from upstairs, but not something that your mech sensors are picking up. You see the flash of a limb walk by the window.
Would my mech
That's
sensor
concerning.
pick up? Would my mech sensor pick up, like, living people? Like, would it pick up
Yes.
like heat signatures?
Yes. Generally, yes.
Great.
Cool.
Okay.
Mine's haunted.
Cool. Great.
Moon's haunted.
I let the party know that I'm picking up movement inside, although my sensors are picking up nothing.
Garrett wants to stare at that window that Monkey is pointing at a little bit closer. Do I see anything in there?
You
Like-
don't see anything.
Are you sure it wasn't something moving when the air conditioning unit kicked on? Like a curtain?
You're asking
or-
me?
Yes.
I'm not sure about anything. I picked up the movement. Could be a balloon. You know,
Gotcha.
like
I guess my question is what could it be if it's not on sensors? Like sensors can pick up living organisms. Can they also pick up like mechanical entities?
Yeah, if it has like a signal or something, that's how you detect other mechs generally. Sorry, I'm really far away. That's how you detect other mechs normally.
Yeah, so if it's not some sort of man-sized worker robot, and it's not some life signature, what's
maybe it's a Roomba.
could be a Roomba,
Combat Roomba.
could be holographic. Maybe they've got an entertainment center up there.
Holographic's not a bad guess. But just be aware. I don't think we're gonna figure out what it is outside. I don't think we're gonna figure out what it is from out here. But just a heads up, something is moving in there, or did move.
I don't like that.
You don't gotta like it.
You also see a soft blue blinking light coming from the locker room.
Yeah. Also found this locker room here.
The door is open. They are not locked. And you can see into the locker room itself.
And was there anybody in there?
Not that you see. You should split the party.
Don't play with me.
What would you like to do? Or should I advance the plot?
Can I? Wondering. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. We're in our mix. Can I?
Can you?
Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Never mind. Never mind.
So be it.
All right, we could just go into the locker room.
Yeah. Oh wait! No, wait! Can I send in my drone? I have a drone.
You have a drone?
Fucker's got a drone?
You can.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't ask the mayor what his drone laws were in town.
Yeah, the airspace is controlled, technically.
Yeah, we should ask first before we use a personal drone.
I want to use my drone.
That's illegal. Yeah, you can do that.
Well,
Can
drone
I send
away.
my drone in?
You can. This little quadcopter and then flies off down the hall as you open this little video feed. You have the sort of low light vision on the drone, and you see the lockers all keypad controlled. They're all unlocked, but they're shut. There's a small security as you float around. There's a small security camera behind you on top of the door that entering the locker room. It has a blinking blue light and sort of moves erratically around, looking for something. The lockers are old and aged and definitely well worn. Whatever paint there was is scratched or rusted off, but it does seem like they've seen active use. And again, there's not a lot of dust in a room that's supposed to have been abandoned for months.
Is there any sign of thing that was moving?
The only thing moving is the camera, which you notice at this point has stopped looking around and has locked onto your drone. The blinking light stops
like,
being erratic
hover?
and pulses slowly as it follows your drone as it hovers.
Okay. Can I get, like, real close up to it with my drone?
You can. And as you get closer, it starts blinking faster and faster and faster.
Yeah. I think it's about to kill my drone,
Pull the drone out.
which would be sad. Well, I want to know if it has any weapon, like, capabilities.
At an initial
mean-
glance, no. At least from your camera feed, it has nothing.
Okay. Can I have my drone back,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah, if it's just a camera, it wouldn't kill your drone, but I'm sure it could alert other things, and then those other things might want to kill the drone.
Speaking of, Monkey, the mech turns on. You see
Uh-huh.
it going through the boot up process, and it tries to move, but it doesn't. You see blue sparks across the console, and then as you're sort of tapped into the feed, you notice that its heat index is going up rapidly.
Oh, it's trying to fucking melt itself.
You
Right?
start seeing the reactor going critical as it's melting
Yeah.
through its casing.
Can I cut that? Or is it too late?
Roll me a tech check to try to shut off a reactor meltdown as it's going critical at this moment.
Can I help him?
You are distracted flying a drone while this is going.
Hold on. Would tech
and-
be
Not tech,
On my-
some sort of either mechanical or hack or some sort of check.
Oh, okay.
But this will be with one difficulty due to it being so sudden.
Rip. 6.
You are unable to prevent this thing. As you try to find a shutoff or an emergency, the reactor has gone past the point of no return and is about to detonate. You have about 5 seconds.
Garrett
4 seconds.
Garrett sees that Monkey is not like is not succeeding and is still there with the mech. I will grab him, sort of haul him over my shoulder, and start running.
Yeah, fuck Sierra.
Well, Sierra's
Yeah.
not right at the mech, I assume. Like she's not physically like rooting around in its insides.
Where were you, Sierra? Your character says you're on the mech, so I just want to make sure.
Well, I was, because we were hacking the mech, but I'm assuming if I'm doing the drone thing that I am, like, near the door that I sent it in.
Okay. One more check.
When you
from-
pull Monkey...
Yep.
When you pull Monkey, he just goes, "Wait, no, I've got it, I've got it!"
I
He
can
doesn't-
fix
he
her, I
doesn't got
swear.
it.
There is a massive explosion that rattles the foundations of the, of this mine. And as the smoke billows and clears, you are all thrown forward or back. Mallory, Sierra is thrown down the hall as this massive explosion
Yikes.
almost it throws you a good few ways. You take 1 point of pilot damage. The two of you will only take 1 point of pilot damage as well, due to you being not right next to the giant mech as it detonates. But you guys are moved basically right in front of the door. Oh no. Of this thing. The alarm starts going off and blaring. The red light mixes and sort of illuminates the area.
Zoinks. I want to get up and go to my people, unless I have to go through somewhere dangerous.
You see that the hallway that you were standing, that you got thrown through, is on the verge of collapse. It is.
Yeah,
up
I
to
wanna get out.
Are you just going to sprint through it and pray?
Well, wait, why can't I go back the way I was
You-
thrown?
You can. It looks like it's going to fall apart at any second, though. So, up to you.
So you're saying going back the way I came, that's collapsing, but going forward is not collapsing.
There is no forward. This is a room with one hallway.
It's a locker room.
Yeah, but I'm saying the locker room, like, in front of me is not collapsing. Behind me is collapsing.
Yes. The single hallway that
Okay.
connects the two rooms. As you see one of the steel beams sort of like slam down in front of the door.
Well, I don't want to be trapped in here. So, I guess I'm, be fast. Can I use my stay cool
You can.
to try to get through this really fast?
You can. Speed, speed, speed.
Yes!
Nimbly and expertly, you dive and slide underneath these beams as it crushes the ground behind you. But you are in one piece. And you
Yay!
sort of like
I want to go be with my peeps.
gingerly skip over the smoldering crater and slight radioactivity of the old mech. What would you guys like to do next? As Garrett, as you and Jester and Monty are thrown forward in front of this door, it immediately goes and opens up, revealing the bunks and the beds and the staircase at the far right.
Monkey, thanks Garrett, Jester. He's like, thanks for the save. I appreciate it. I like having my face not melted off. He goes, what should we do next?
Well, I think we just got invited inside.
Can always deny an invitation.
We could.
I'll follow your lead.
It's probably a trap.
I mean,
Nice.
so far everything has been.
Yeah, so it's not really any different. I guess I'll stick my face in the trap. Let's go.
Roll me
So
a dodge.
What is that?
Whatever you think would help you best dodge. Which might just be a 20.
Can I threaten whatever
You
is
cannot-
approaching
You
my face?
cannot threaten this one, unfortunately.
Can I act unseen or unheard?
I do not think that applies. As you
Okay.
step through the threshold of the door, it immediately sparks blue and slams shut on you, catching your leg, as your leg is now pinned between these two massive metal bulkheads,
Oh my god.
taking 2 points of pilot damage. As you feel your bones strain and the muscles squish.
Why is he taking pilot damage when our mechs, though?
This door is too small. I'm
That
assuming
door is
you're all...
human sized.
Yes.
I do want to say when the reactor blew, Garrett
None
was
of you.
in his mech.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
Jester
Garrett,
was in
yeah,
his
you
back.
didn't take that 1 damage from earlier. It's only... And Monty, you were covered by Garrett, so you're good.
Yeah, got it.
But you are now pinned in this door as the lights sort of flicker on and off on the inside of the bunk space. To your left, you see a large microwave.
I want to get to work on stopping this door from chunking my teammate.
How do you want to do that?
Well, now that the mech has melted down, I want to take some of the scrap metal and use it to like pry open the door. I'm hoping that's an invent or create check.
Yeah, I'll let you use that. Give it a shot, gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically take a piece of rebar or like one of the pieces of hydraulics, and you, Jaws of Life, sort of pry the door open and wedge it, as it like furiously is trying to crush Garrett in the meantime. After a second, you see it spark and the servos die, and the door stills. You are now free.
Well,
I understand why the foreman wanted to shut the mine down.
I understand a thing or two.
I know things.
I've seen a thing or two.
I'm picking up what he's laying down. So
The inside of the barracks falls in temperature.
Raven,
Smells like... Sorry.
You're with us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, the inside what?
The inside of the barracks smells like cheap takeout and burritos. The bunks are all relatively empty. It looks like most of the gear is stored in the locker room. And again, you see the microwave to your left, like a small kitchenette, a fridge, and then the staircase leading up to the offices on the far right.
So when this microwave turns blue, it's gonna let's make sure there's nothing inside of it, like a fork or something.
No, you see like what the remains of like a microwavable burrito.
I just leave the microwave open. Like, yeah, you can't kill us with that now, huh?
Are you touching the microwave?
I gotta touch it to open it, I guess.
Are you sure? Okay, hold on. I have enough for this.
I'm not sure now that you've asked me, but since I did say I was doing it, it seems unfair to be like, well, I guess I don't.
The numbers on the screen start scrolling erratically, and the microwave hums as it sort of spins the burrito around lazily with the door open. Before it starts spinning faster and faster, and the frame fucking explodes. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh.
Roll me a dodge to not get burritoed. As this blue energy courses over the microwave and sets all the kitchen lights like blinking. You hit the deck as the remains of Mexican burrito sort of splatter across the walls. And there's this charred, smoking wreck of where the microwave was. Have you seen that video of like when someone puts like an airbag detonator in a microwave? It looks like that.
Well, I don't know why everything's like this, but yeah, I can see this is more than just a simple curse. Literally everything that we touch or looks at us kills itself trying to kill us.
yeah, I don't know that we're gonna find out much more information.
I feel like if we can find, if we find a computer, it's going to try to kill us too, but maybe we can get some actionable data out of something with an interface.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm happy to try that. I just don't know if we're gonna be tumbling around through a bunch more rooms, and each of them is filled with 6 things that are trying to kill.
At least 2, not 6. Maybe 2.
Do we have a sense of where a computer would be?
Upstairs
get
in the
data?
office.
Let's go, I guess.
Okay. You make your way upstairs into a small like foyer with a couch and a water cooler And then these sort of large doors leading to the main office. It has a keypad interface on the front. What would you like to do?
Hack!
Do it.
Let me hack!
Well, maybe our key card works for this because it's just an office.
Let me try the card first.
Boop. The doors swing open and you see a large wooden desk with a terminal on it, a little potted plant by the window, and the room is empty, if from initial glance.
Let me at that interface. I guess we should probably check and make sure that.
No. Go in there. Get in there. Get in there.
No, it's fine.
I mean, we can assume that like, Monkey has his repurposed steel rebar, and lifts it up in between the door just in case it tries to chunk us again.
Yeah, you do so. You prop the door open just in case.
Does it try to chunk us?
When you step through the threshold, nothing happens.
The door wants to chew.
Want to eat?
Needs to chew. Let me hack.
Roll to hack.
Can I get like accuracy if one of them is like helping me?
How are they helping you?
I also have hack.
You
I
plug
mostly,
in
but
your
like,
keyboard to the terminal, so you're both typing at the same time.
I actually mostly just wanna be next to, like, I don't want to tell Sierra how to do her job. I mostly just want to stand next to her like a co-pilot just in case it turns blue. I'm like, I'm focused on whether or not it tries to kill you.
You literally have your gun trained on the computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Say psych right now. Roll hack with accuracy. 1 accuracy. You sniveling little wretch. Haha.
Are you kidding?
Hey,
Okay.
it's a pass.
I'll take it.
What exactly are you looking for as you delve into the computer system?
Data.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
I think we're looking for like information on who or what is compromising the systems.
Okay.
And how, I guess, they're being compromised.
Hold on. I'm thinking and chewing.
Scary.
My bad. Anyways, what you find is that while it's only been the last month that the mine is shut down, packets of data have been slowly been introduced to the mine's closed network over the past year. And it's all been uploaded by various people coming and going, but one name stands pretty consistent: the foreman's name. This is his terminal, who's been uploading most of these viruses.
He's been uploading the viruses. Okay.
Anything else you're looking for?
Is there a specific time?
What do you mean?
Like, do they happen at all hours on all days of the week, or is
At
it
night.
like
Consistently at night.
all days of the week, or like?
Yes.
I guess I'm
It's been
asking about work
happening
days.
every single day for the past year at night.
So last night,
Every day?
when he told us to fuck off because he was like, "Oh, we have a newborn child," he was uploading a hack. He was uploading a virus.
Yeah. Motherfucker. How is the
Does it
wife
look-
involved?
Has it? Oh, yeah. See if you can find anything about the wife on the computer.
You see nothing about her. Everything in here is work related, sort of like manifests, records, work reports. Nothing family related in here. You
Nothing family related.
Nothing.
Horrible father.
Horrible father.
Yeah.
You all hear the freight elevator activate, going down.
The freight elevator
Did
going
we
down.
check in?
Down.
What were you gonna say?
We
Raven?
didn't check in. We didn't check in with the foreman before we left today, did we?
We did not.
You did not.
I don't want to go down anymore. But I feel we must.
So what would you like to do?
Are we?
Sorry a second.
Go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just AFK for like a couple minutes.
I think let's take a quick break because I have to run to the restroom, and I think you guys should think about your life choices. Let's come back in like 10-ish minutes.
What if I don't like thinking?
Then don't.
Yeah.
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 All right.
You can't
I'll
make
be right
me.
back. I have to go. I'm sorry.
With the mayor, or we can go down and see what else is on offer here.
I would rather go confront the foreman. I think if we can
Yep.
take evidence, like I can maybe download some of this data and take evidence and go confront the foreman. That seems like a safer option.
Yep. That being said, if the freight elevator is going down, then the foreman might have gone down with the elevator.
I mean, he's got to come back up at some point.
Does he? Because this is kind of his domain.
I mean,
Like
eventually.
I don't know if the guy's doing some mangy shit down in the basement.
It's a great way to describe it.
Like
I like that.
I just don't want us to go upstairs for him to be like, haha, there was a terminal reactor that I'm using to, I don't know, whatever evil villains do. I don't fucking know.
That's fair. I'm just nervous that if we go down further, we're just like more and more at the mercy of tech that is hacked. And if I remember correctly, isn't this like there's one elevator in, one elevator out?
Yeah.
And so I'm nervous about going down any further and not being able to get back out. Also, this like Mallory is personally very scared and of claustrophobic spaces.
Yeah.
And so I am personally getting the ick from going down with a faulty way out.
Alright, so let's go up.
Okay, it's decided. I am gonna go on though.
Jester,
Yeah.
you alright?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, we do it, and then the mayor says, "Great, you've solved the mystery. Here's a level up."
I mean, that's the dream, right?
I'm back.
Hi.
My stomachs. All right. Y'all good?
We're gonna go back up
You're going to go
to talk to
back
the mayor.
up?
That's our intention. We would like to go back up to talk to the mayor and say, "Hey, look, this guy's an asshole."
Interesting. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. You guys make your way back over to Das Elevatat.
Oh, sorry. Before we leave, can we make sure to download these files that, like we want to have this evidence with us when we talk to the mayor. That's the intention, that we want to go to the mayor and be like, "Your foreman's a piece of shit."
Yeah, no, you can do that.
Okay, great.
You all...
Fire him and fire us.
Are you all like what? I'm assuming you all hop on your mechs and then climb over, right?
Yes, Papa.
Please drop your mechs onto the battlefield. I mean the field.
What do you mean the battlefield?
Where are you, Elvira?
Oh, there's two
Oh,
things
I
that
did,
happen.
but it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. I might need to re-upload your tokens.
That's fine.
Yeah, I did yours this morning. I don't have motors or Elvira. For whatever reason. Fuck.
Stop sneezing.
I'm dying. Anyways,
Are your allergies bad?
my allergies are bad. I mowed my lawn yesterday and I was sniffly for like the rest of the day. It was
Look at this man
terrible.
with a lawn.
What?
Who is he? Look at this man with a lawn. Who is
I
he?
have a lawn, and I hadn't mowed it for a month, so it was literally a forest in my backyard, which is
Filthy,
terrible.
filthy
grass.
lawn.
And I'm gonna mow it.
No.
Whoa.
Come get it, big boy. Anyways, you
It's
guys,
pride.
big surprise, Mallory.
Actually, no one here has said Happy Pride Month to me, so
Yeah, 'cause
let's talk about that.
Fuck you, first of all, and second of all, I have no respect for you or yours.
Hey yo.
In the Pride
Hey,
Month of the
yo.
year that I'm getting married,
Hey
Damn.
yo. No respect for you or yours.
For legal reasons, that's a
Wow.
joke. Go days.
all I'm
It's
saying
the-
is that
it's
Haley's
the-
friend Max texted her, Happy Pride Month. It's the month of your
It's-
people.
It's the you or yours that really got me from what D just said. Like, you and your folk. You and your
you
kind.
And
people.
you're
What do you
a
mean, you
ilk.
people?
Your ilk, yeah.
Ugh. You disgust me.
Oof.
Go lesbians. Woo.
Woo!
Anyways, Sierra, you turn to leave. You've downloaded all the stuff onto your TomTom. You have all the evidence. As you feel a cold arm wrap around your neck as you are pulled back, everyone else, you see this figure decloaked with this a soft shimmering effect as this android has her by the throat and with a gun pointed at her head and has pulled her to the back of the office. He does not say a word. He just like stares at you with dead cold eyes. Ow, cat, what the fuck? Sharp cat.
Can I hack him?
You do not have access. I mean, you can try. You move for your TomTom and he pushes the gun against the side of your head a little harder.
When you
I
say
need my
he
mask,
like,
though.
You are not in your med. This is as you guys are leaving the office.
Oh no, I had my mic on the whole time, right?
Oh yeah, yours is a
I have my
small
little
one.
thingy.
It
Yeah.
"Oh."
And I have the thingy where I can... Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, did I take it off? That's fucked up.
yeah, I'd say yeah, you could squeeze your match
Oh,
in here.
never mind.
If
Oh,
it-
yes! Then I'm wearing my mask. I'm so hurty that I would have worn it as much as possible.
All right, then I'm going to change the plot. Out of the corner of your room, you see this mech decloaked holding a large rocket-propelled launcher, and he locks onto your mech and pulls the trigger while you're all standing in this tiny little room together.
Does he have a death wish?
Yes. Let me see. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Fucking Mallory should have just gotten kidnapped. Fucking
You all take either.
should have
Oh.
just gotten abducted.
That's going to be 6 points of damage. If you are not in a mech, it goes straight to your fleshy little bodies. If you are in your mech takes 6 damage as the room is blown outwards and the floor gives out underneath you, sending you crashing into the downstairs floor. Outside, you hear an engine roar to life as blue energy courses over the bulldozer. Drop your bets on the battlefield and enter initiative.
Oh wait, how come everybody else has a fun picture and mine doesn't have a picture?
Yours is being weird, and I don't know why.
Wow.
Let me see if I can fix that.
I had it last time, but then
Sometimes it.
It's not the
Yeah.
end of the world. It's okay.
I
I-
need
I
this.
will
I need
survive.
this.
Dean undid it.
I will survive without the cool picture. Dean! Why would you do that?
Just fuck you. Not during this month. Not
Yes.
ever.
No!
There we go. I forget what your match actually looked like, so we're going with that for right now.
That's fine.
All right.
My mic was a little scary.
All right, I'm going to add you to the initiative tracker, which is just going to be the 3 of you, and it's this guy. Who's going to represent the bulldozer, because I don't actually have a token for bulldozer.
Because why would you?
What?
Why would you have a picture of it?
Correct. Anyways, player's initiative first. You see the bulldozer roar to life and start revving up towards you in the remains of the rubbles of this building. Oh, combat music, you're right. I should put that on. Well, I killed all the music. I'm so sorry.
I would like to lock on. Oh, actually,
Yeah, that's what he's going to be represented by. But it's not a mech. It's a bulldozer.
I need to pull up the thingy.
Garrett and Monty, you are not in your mechs right now, I believe.
Correct.
Okay.
Wait, I need the quick combat guide. Quick combat reference.
Quick combat? Quombat?
Combat. Okay, sorry.
Tis in the disc.
Distro Elysium?
I have. Is a protocol. What is that? Is that a quick action or a full action?
Protocol is
Or
not
non-action.
either. It's just an activation.
It is a protocol is something like at the very start of your turn, you can choose to turn on or off any number of your protocols, but only at the start of your turn.
Okay. And I'm allowed to pick the same. I know we've had this conversation a million times now. I can pick the same quick action? No.
No, you can't pick the same quick action twice, but with the full action you can do the same one twice?
There are full actions that like if you take a full action, you can do something like barrage, which lets you shoot twice instead of just once. Yeah. Or you can take full hack, which lets you do 2 quick hacks.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah,
Let me.
but like other quick actions, you can't do twice.
Let me ask this question then. I would like to do. Where is it? Where is it?
Where is she?
Maybe it's. Oh, maybe I can't. Maybe it's in Sierra. I really shouldn't have named this character Sierra because Sierra is the name of the iOS system we use at work. Like the software we use at work is also called Sierra. I have a thing that lets me make people invisible, but now I can't find it.
What?
Yeah. And I would like to give that. You know what? Whatever. Can I do The wrong one. Can I please lock on? Can I take a full tech? And I want to lock on to this guy. And do this. I want to do hack slash.
Hat slash. Hat slash.
Which your target cannot benefit or take quick or full tech actions until the mech is either shut down or its core computer is rebooted. Successful systems check as a quick action. Because he's in a mech, right?
It's, for all intended purposes, yes, but it's just a giant bulldozer.
How is this bulldozer choking me out?
No, that didn't happen. There was a man
Mallory.
with a yes.
Yeah, so Mallory, there was originally there was supposed to be some fucking mech ass bullshit that abducted you. But because you so rightfully pointed out that you're in a mech, he retconned it and just the guy blew himself up trying to kill us.
Wait, so there's no enemy? No, the bulldozer is there.
It's the bulldozer is the enemy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thought construction
I'm sorry.
equipment.
Cool. So I feel like he's probably not very smart then. So I guess I'll just do a lock on. And maybe I'll just try to beat the shit out of him.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to lock on, and then I want to... If everyone's okay with me going first, because I'm trying to buff.
Okay, have fun.
Well, are you sure about that?
Well, I was, but then you said that.
Well, neither Dale nor I are.
In mechs.
So there might be.
Yes.
Yeah, there might be use in us getting in our mechs.
So I'm trying to give you cover while you do that.
Got it.
Because if one of you goes, then he gets to go, right?
Yes. Well, if
Yeah.
you go, then the enemy
And
goes.
so the other one... Yeah, but so if one of you gets in your mech, then the other one is completely exposed.
Yeah.
While
So
he makes
you would like
his
to
turn.
take your turn to try to
Give soft
Unexpose
cover.
us.
So I have this weapon, my Veil Rifle. Why didn't it post the description? That's so irritating. It says, this weapon does not affect allied characters caught in its area of effect. Instead, it shrouds them in a field of a word I don't know. Energy that throws off targeting systems, giving them soft cover until the end of their next turn. Would that be helpful?
I mean, I'm inside. Currently I'm inside the office building, or I guess all three of us are inside the office building.
Yes.
So I
On
guess the
first
big
floor.
concern is the bulldozer. Oh, well, I guess the big concern is if there's more androids, and then the second concern is the bulldozer trying to collapse the building inside of us, with us inside of it. I don't know that the bulldozer is going to be able to shoot us, or he might.
That's so fair.
I don't have
I
a
had not
bulldozer
considered
stat
this.
block.
Don't worry about it.
Do I have anything where they can't move?
I think, I think maybe Dale should just go and get in his mech.
Just go.
Just go. Be free.
Are you sure I should go first?
You have less health than I do.
Fair enough. Okay. Garrett will take the first turn, and we don't have the buttons to actually just like take our turn in combat, but I will move to
Click on your Met, and you should be able to click the buttons.
No. Well, like, yeah, but there's no, like, in the initiative tracker, we don't have the buttons to, like, take, to start our turn and to finish our turn. It says combat hasn't started.
Oh, how do I do that? Hold on, there's a button.
Oh yeah, combat is not started.
I found the thing that makes you invisible. You should still do this. Being invisible won't matter if he collapses the building.
Jester. I think that worked. Oh, begin combat. The big button at the bottom. I remember now.
Okay.
Oh. Why are you glowing?
Hell yeah.
Because he's activating.
Yes!
Garrett will move to his mech and mount up and start the process of turning the mech on.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming you guys have left your mechs on, so you don't have to go through all of that if you don't want to. You just need to get
We left the engine running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck the environment.
We left it idling.
Left the keys in the ignition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are in your mech, doing mech things. That are mech. Mech-y.
Mech thing.
People!
Mech thing.
What that thing do?
What that mech do?
What that mech do? Ooh.
Mounting is a full action?
I believe maybe, possibly.
Okay. Then that is what I got.
Tis his full action.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a full action to get in the mech. Okay. It is now.
Can you also
enemies.
move? Like, if you wanted to move, you could also move, right?
Can you?
Yes.
It
You
is.
could move.
It is. It is. It is a little bit confusing to have this side view profile of the map.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little theater of the mind, and I'm not gonna build another map because I didn't have time. So
Okay.
no.
I don't know where to move except to move in front of where Monkey is. To like try to provide him some actual just like physical cover behind my neck, like his
Okay.
body behind my neck.
Okay. Is that your turn then?
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be just like a linear side scroller for this fight. And if you want to move to the side, just say it and then we'll adjust.
Okay.
Alright. Ooh, he's glowing again. I don't like that. He's just going to simply drive up to you, crush the front wall of the building, and ram you. I need you to make a hull check, a contested hull check. Or he's going to make a hull check, I guess. Hold on. I forget how ramming works. I think it's just an attack on you, actually. So a generic melee attack.
Ram.
I believe it's a melee attack to either move or knock prone. That is a 16. Does that hit you?
It should, yeah.
Alright. You are going to... Does this do damage?
Only if he's got some sort of ability that makes it do damage. Otherwise,
Nope.
Ram does no damage.
It does no damage. Nope, you are simply knocked prone.
Okay.
As he is then going to roll over top of you. And engage with Raven. That'll be its turn.
Oof.
You are now, for all intended purposes, pinned by the bulldozer. Or squished. Thank you.
Not squish.
You've been slightly squished. You're not taking damage yet, but you will on the following turns, unless something happens. Players' initiative.
Go ahead, Galmar. Hop in.
Are we concerned about more androids?
Yes.
Like, do we think that
I'm
they're
just
in the
concerned.
office building? Actually, can I use my mech sensors when I'm not in the mech?
If the mech's on and you have like a AI running the mech, otherwise you have to be piloting it.
Got it. All right. I think regardless, it might just be the best idea anyway to enter the mech. So, what's the button to be like, I'm in the mech?
Just say it. I
Great.
don't know
I'm
if
in
there's
the
a way to
mech.
actually do it.
And then I will use my movement action to just
Run
step back a
away.
little bit. I've used my full action, and then I still have a reaction, so I guess that is it. I end my turn.
Okay. You notice a humanoid figure jump out of the bulldozer as it keeps going. Whoops. Where is my little man? As standing back here, he pulls out another RPG and launches it at both the mech and Jester, who is pinned.
Wait, so he's launching it at me and Jester?
Yeah, so all three of you. So actually, that's gonna be a roll to hit first. That's my bad. Let's see, D20 plus 2. All right, so that is a 11 against all of you. Does that hit?
All of you, as in all, even I backed up?
You're good. You're good. Monty, you're good.
Oh, okay.
But the evasion stats of everyone else does
Got
an
it.
11 hit.
Yes.
Okay. You all take 8
Yes.
damage, including the big mech. So he's going down.
Well, shit.
Whoops. Cancel.
Cancel. It is now
Pretty.
player initiative. Human has done his turn.
Okay. Okay.
Raven, you're the only one left.
Yeah. Is there like a I can't think of the word. You know in D&D when you're using a long range weapon in a short range and there's disadvantage, you have disadvantage.
Yep.
Yes.
Does that concept translate? Is there a disadvantage?
Yes. If you're within 5 feet, you have. It's not disadvantage, but there's a debuff.
Difficulty?
I think it's a difficulty
Okay.
if you're unless it's a QCB weapon.
I'm assuming that I am within 5 feet.
Yes. Yeah. The bulldozer is about to run you over. You are well within 5 feet.
Cute. Okay. I have something. I'm having a hard time keeping track. Sorry, there's something. No, I just know. Where the? Oh, it's this one. Okay. And then for the talents, I don't need to like activate them in advance.
Depends
Right,
on
they're
what
just,
the
like,
talent
exist.
says. What talents are you looking at?
When you hit
Yeah, no,
with a
that
tech
just
attack that
happens.
consumes lock on. Great.
Hacker Man.
Uh,
Hacker Doyle. Hacker.
Okay,
Win.
I'm sorry, I know I'm taking a while. I'm just like...
Ugh.
Okay. Mac loadout. Okay, I'm gonna do lock on onto this guy,
Okay.
and then
You've already locked
onto
on
the.
the last turn.
I didn't.
What?
Did you not
Did
lock
somebody
on
lock
the last
onto
turn?
him?
This
Did you
is
lock on
This
last
is
I didn't go yet.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
Raven's
you're
first
good.
turn.
You're good. Yep, carry on.
So I'm gonna invade, which I think is a quick.
It is a quit.
Okay, cool.
Quit hack. Quack.
So I'm gonna do that. A quack. So I locked on. Now I'm invading. Are you kidding?
Woo! You can add that 1d6 to it.
I can add 1d6.
That's what lock on does.
Does it matter?
No.
I'm doing.
Close. A total of 8, unfortunately, is not. Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter because I didn't hit. So.
Well, actually,
That's...
his E defense is 6, so you do hit.
Yes. Okay.
So.
So I think he chooses whether to take 2 heat or be pushed 3 spaces.
It's gonna take the heat.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay. And I also think I want to do.
What do you want to do, Damer?
Nope.
What do you want to do? All right.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm done.
Turn. All right. Next round. Enemy initiative. Yonder bulldozer is going to try to ram you, Raven.
He is going to take 2
Yeah, that
heat
checks
for
out.
that.
He is. He's at 4 crisp. He's getting very warm on top of you guys. Should do something about that.
I'm scared.
Don't worry. Target. Ram. Does a 9 hit you, Raven? Versus your evasion?
It matches, which I think is a hit.
That is a hit. You are also knocked prone as he steps on top of you.
Wait! I have something
Do it.
that helps with that.
What is it?
This. I don't know how to use it, but
Is a ram a save or is it just an attack?
It's just an attack.
I don't-
If the attack hits, then it does.
It knocks
It does
you
what
prone.
it says.
then it hits.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Technically, okay, I will say you are just pushed back from that instead of being knocked prone. Because that is not exactly
Okay.
how it works, but I need to do some more studying before I say, how do I deselect things? Oh no. I'm unable to unselect. Help me. Help me. Oh,
Escape
is it escape? Reload application.
or nope. Then left click and hold and onto empty space.
Escape works. Never mind. All right, never mind. You're good. Okay. Raven goes back. Jester, you take 1d4 tread damage as you are being steppied. That's 1 point of damage on your hull. That is the enemy's turn. It is now player initiative.
I would love to go first if that's okay with you guys, so I can apply lock on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want lock on. And or I guess can I hit him first and then do lock on? Let me do that first.
You can, yes.
Because I got pushed back. Would I still have
Disadvantage, yes, because he moved with you.
on veil rifle? Oh. Rude. Okay. Okay. Can I
Oh.
I'ma do this and then lock on. So I'm gonna do this first. I'm not consuming lock on.
What are you doing? Ah.
Invade!
Choose.
I would
also,
like
you
to
can-
make
you can also-
monkey.
Yes. You can also choose to consume lock on, I believe. I don't think it's the next attack. It's a you
Okay.
may.
It's not mandatory. You
Yeah.
get to pick and choose. Yeah.
So you can save
Yeah.
it for somebody who needs it. But yes.
Yes, I don't want to
Allied
lock on.
character, Monty,
But I do want monkey to be not visible.
Miraged. Excellent.
and lock on.
Invisible. You.
And I would like to jump away, but I can't because this asshole is on top of me.
No, you are not pinned. Only Jester is pinned right now.
Well, won't he get a attack of opportunity if I?
He might.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay put.
Whoa, that's cool. Spooky.
I'm done.
Okay, enemy turn. The lone android is going to spend his turn reloading his rocket launcher, his big fucking rocket launcher, and he's going to back away. About here.
Back away slowly.
Back away slowly. Player turn. What would you like to do? Monty, you're invisible. Jester, you are being pinned by Big Steppy.
Sorry, I couldn't do
Jester,
anything there.
Jester, it's whatever you want to do next. If you want to go or if I go, it doesn't seem to matter at this point. Because they both went, assuming there's only two.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright,
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
salut.
Bless you.
I have a question about my thermal lance.
Yes.
Because we're 2D, I essentially want to see if there's a way to lance both enemies without lancing my friends.
Given you'd be able to dodge Raven, but because Jester is basically underneath the mech, you would be unable to not hit him and the other one at the same time.
Alright, well, let me not do that.
You should do it.
My big concern is the fucker just spamming rocket launchers. Oh wait, where do I click? Where do I click so that I say I'm taking my turn? This thing. Got it. Great. Then I'm going to. Alright, all of my stuff should be about. I'm going to. God, I'm just trying to think if I should mortar. I should thermal lance. Jester could take a lot of damage from my lance at this point, so I'm not gonna do that.
You should do that.
This fucker is how far away from me? 8. Alright, so that's within range to shoot him with my thing. Dean. Question.
Polo.
If I, hypothetically, what if I climb up here and then thermal lance?
Yeah, that would work.
Alright, let me see how much movement I have left. Bam. I actually don't even think I can reach. both of them anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't reach both of them. I will climb up here just to get. I figure I could probably get some better shots off of here anyway.
Mind you, the front half of the building is collapsed, so there's not much fat past where you're standing.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You are also invisibles.
Do I get an accuracy on this back android for being invisible?
I don't. Sure.
Unfortunately, I don't think so.
Never mind.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's okay,
pretty
it's
sure
just
it only
my-
applies to the guy that I hacked, which is the
my mortar.
the bulldozer.
It's okay. My mortar is inaccurate, so I was just like trying to look for
Something to
a way
bounce
to. Yeah.
If you want to hit the bulldozer,
I know. I'm gonna hit the bulldozer. I just also am worried about the guy just with the
yeah,
fucking
with the rocket launcher.
just continuing to like sit there and just do more and more and more.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about him. I probably should have done lock on to them. Sorry.
No, you're okay. I mean, it's an either or situation. Like fucking Jester being pinned down is not great either. Okay, cool. So I'm going to use this laser rifle to attack this fucker.
Pew pew.
Hold on. And then I get a main weapon. If I spend my full turn barraging, yeah,
Yes.
I can do 2 separate weapons. Okay,
Two
cool.
mouths, yes.
So the Goliath, I will. Yeah, let's say we do consume the lock on. I'm actually going to also use armament.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use the effect. And I specifically want to do Thumper. The attack gains knockback 1 and deals explosive damage.
Okay.
So 13 to hit. I take a heat.
That hits. You
And
see
it
the
knock-
bulldozer get blasted back. I'll move it 2 for the sake of this.
Yes!
And you are no longer pinned, Jester.
Oh, thank God.
You are still
And
prone, but
then-
there's no longer a 12-ton bulldozer sitting on top of you.
Monkey is
that's-
our king!
That's
Nice.
the
Thermal
the
lamp.
laser.
You can
And then
roll damage for both.
Hold on. I have to change this damage to
Boom boom.
explosive. You may expend charges to apply one of the following effects. The attack gains knockback and deals explosive damage. All right, so I'm just gonna change it to explosive.
Oh, that doesn't count. Sorry, it's just a normal bulldozer.
I figured, but I just in case. And then the thermal lance is just energy damage.
Yep.
And then so that's a movement action, a full action. I would like to. Where's it? I like pressing the button. Overcharge.
Whoa!
Get another heat. And I would like to barrage once again.
Does overcharge give you a
Whoa.
bonus, or is another full action? I thought it gave you only another quick action.
Overcharge.
I'm pretty sure it gives you another quick
Spend?
action.
Oh yeah, spend heat for another quick action. Yeah.
But you can
So I
use
got-
it to use another weapon. You just can't barrage.
Yeah. I'm actually going to use. Oh, damn it! I'm like right under the fucking heat requirement for my weapons to start doing more bullshit. Cool. Let me just take a quick second to make sure that this is on the danger zone. Danger zone. Armament. Yeah. Okay. That's everything I can do. Actually, if I can, wait Where's my pilot shit? Hold on. Not my thermite charge. Don't one of us have like smokes?
Alan.
Oh, there it is.
Unless Jester,
Yeah,
you're the one
I
with
have
the mines too, right? Or is it?
I do not have the smoke charges.
Yeah, no, that's
currently.
all. That's
Alright.
all Dom.
Yeah, I have the thermite charge. I don't have the smoke charge. All right. Well, then I'll just shoot the damn guy.
How long does invisibility last?
Yeah.
Until the end
I
of
don't
their
think it
next turn.
says.
Until the end of their next turn. So as soon as this turns over, you're no longer invisible.
Okay.
Oh no!
Danger's out. And your invisibility
okay.
ends. Once your turn ends. Sorry.
I'm like, bro, you killed me.
Whoa.
Wait, no, I think it. Sorry, it's not the end of his turn. It's the end of the target's turn.
Oh, and it's only
Your
invisible.
target treats you until the end of their, as in the target's next turn.
And you targeted the Goliath, right? Or the bulldozer.
I targeted the bulldozer.
Okay, so he's the only one that treats him as invisible. Okay, got it.
Yes,
And then-
but it lasts until he takes
His
at
next
the
turn.
end of his. Yeah.
Did you go first this round?
Yell me?
I
No.
went.
Mallory went.
I
You
went
went-
first,
Okay,
and
so
he went first.
Yep, so
So-
it'll be till next round.
Yeah.
Anything else, Motor?
I can use a reaction.
Yes.
Like I have
Do it.
I have a reaction, and I can either do it to Overwatch or brace, right? But then if I brace, I don't have a full action next turn. I only have a quick action next turn, right?
I believe so.
No movement, and no overcharge. I will Overwatch. I will use my reaction to Overwatch, and I will specify with my not my thermal heavy cannon. I'll Overwatch with my laser rifle. All right, I ended the turn.
Okay, Jester, it's your go.
Okay. As my movement, I would like to stand up.
You go up.
No, get rid of the prone condition. Thank you. I will. I will quick action. Take a quick tech to lock on to the Goliath.
Okay.
It doesn't already have lock on, right?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Whoa, everybody. That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh dear God.
Bad.
Ah!
I will immediately expend the lock on to make a quick attack against the Goliath.
Okay. You are within, unless it's a melee weapon, you are within engagement range.
Correct.
So it's one, so they'll cancel each other out.
Okay. How do I target again? Do I hit T while
I
I'm
think so.
T.
Select.
hovering over?
T to target.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Consume lock on. Accurate.
Nice. Cat, what the fuck are you doing?
Then I just need to read my talents to make sure I have everything here. Yes. Okay. Flat rolls.
Nice.
Shotgun.
Shotgun. Roll damage. Oh, that was from your last level up, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Very fun. You may apply 4 damage.
Woo!
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'd like to overcharge.
Ooh, do it.
I have to find the button. Hold on. Where's the button? Overcharge.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Nice.
I gotta read the rules again. Hold on. Sorry.
How dare you?
Take any quick action as a free action, even actions you have already taken. Great. I want a quick attack again.
No, stop that.
I am attacking the bulldozer with my heavy machine gun.
Well, that'll do it.
But before I roll, my impact talent. Once per round before rolling an attack with a cannon, all characters adjacent to you must succeed on a hull save or be knocked back by 1 space and knocked prone.
Okay. Hull save.
That does save. So he is fine, but I am then pushed 1 space in any direction of my choosing, which is this way.
Nice.
I'm no longer engaged. The weapon is still inaccurate, so still take a -1, but I no longer take the -2. Yay. Just inaccurate. Roll it. Nice! -3.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
As you go flying backwards, your machine gun goes wildly off to the side. All right, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. That is your turn. There's now the next round. Player initiative. Who wants to do?
I would like to go first.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Motor.
Miss.
If I stand here, wait, hold on. First of all, let me even see if that works. Oh, so annoying! Hold on. I'm gonna undo that movement. Oh. Undo. Alright, what if I do this? Motherfucker. I'd have to stand where there currently exists no floor to hit both of them. That's annoying.
Yeah,
Alright.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I would still like to go, so... Great. So I'm going to use, again, another, barrage.
Barrage.
I'm going to instead attack this guy in the back with the mortar.
Okay.
I am not invisible to him, correct? I'm not invisible anymore.
No, you're not.
Got it. Miss!
Cat, please.
And then instead I will shoot with the laser rifle Mr. Man directly in front of me. There's a bit here where it says invisible. Does that matter? Like when it comes up with when I'm rolling to hit, there's a bit here where it says invisible. Should I have been using that?
No, that's if the enemy's invisible.
Oh, if the enemy's invisible.
So it's disadvantage or difficulty.
Okay, cool.
Cat, please.
Great.
Cat.
So I gain a heat for that, but
Roll damage. That's a hit.
I also have an effect. First ranged or melee attack you make on your turn deals energy instead. Oh, I guess it's not the first range attack. I just missed the first one. Alright, whatever. I will do this. Is the fucker dead?
The
Oh my god!
Ah!
Not only is he dead, he has exploded.
That's so dramatic.
Hell yeah.
That was incredible.
And then
I will
move
say
here.
the animations are growing on me. They're very silly.
and then I guess let me look at my mech. What's my heat looking like?
Crispy.
Oof. Once per scene, the Everett's may take any quick action. Is stabilize? No, stabilizing is a full action.
Mhm.
There's no quick action to reduce heat.
There was no.
That's annoying. Alright, well, I guess that's a movement. That's a full action. I guess I'll just end my turn there. Because if I roll a 3, then I have to roll my heat check. And I will not. I do not want to do that. Like, I am within range to fucking melt down my reactor.
Where's the button that you guys have been clicking to turn your activate your turn? Is it in the combat tracker?
Yeah.
It's in the combat tracker.
Okay. My man's here. He's going to commit violence.
No!
No!
Nice whiff.
Does a 7 hit any of you versus your
Nope.
evasion?
No.
No.
Impressive. So that rocket goes, whoosh, flies overhead, hits the wall, and sends debris raining down upon you. But after that, he is going to run, jump into the mine shaft, and vanish.
No.
You have combated. Good job, my little gamers.
Can I like hack into the bulldozer and pull any extra data on the virus?
You can. You crawl up to the tab. Where'd I put the thing? The tab is locked. It's like an old manual lock, and the windows are tinted.
Ooh, those are illegal. Let me in.
Those are illegal tints!
That's illegal.
It's illegal. Why? Can I ask an unrelated question? Why are tints illegal?
Because cops can't
Why
see
is that
inside of
bad?
cars easily.
Who gives a fuck if you can see inside the car?
Hey man, I don't know what to tell you. That's the why. I don't know what to tell you.
Big Brother's always watching.
I don't like that. Okay. I thought it would be a better reason, like a safety reason or something.
No, it literally is just that it makes it difficult to see inside of the vehicle. Like if your windows are tinted correctly, it actually helps. You're reducing glare into your vehicle. You're getting less sunlight. It also really helps with the giant, big ass, bright ass LEDs that are on the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. While
I imagine it,
we're
like,
out of
helps keeps it
combat,
cool.
yeah, it helps keeps it cool. It helps. Yeah, you're literally.
Science.
I'm going to cool my mech while we're doing nothing.
Yeah, you're good.
Just cool it.
Stabilize. So you're able to crack this thing open. Inside, you find a body leaning forward over the driving sticks.
Oof.
And from his chest dangles a key card.
I mean, I'm gonna take the key card. How did he die? Can I investigate?
Roll investigate.
I keep losing my.
Woo!
Well, can I get an accuracy bonus because he's dead? So he's like not fighting me.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, is he dead? You said he was dead.
There was a body.
I guess, can I see if it's dead?
You poked it with a stick. It is. It's not
Is it
dead,
dead?
per se, but it's definitely not alive in the traditional sense, as the dormant body of this android sort of rolls out of the cabin onto the floor.
Oh, it's an android.
And blue
Hi,
blood
buddy.
sort of spills out as it sputters and then dies properly.
Dean,
Where's Josh when you need him?
Dean,
Polo.
like, I guess I'm wondering, are these androids like worker bots? Like, were these androids supposed to be in this mine? Right? Is that common knowledge? Would I have assumed that this mine has like android or
Absolutely
robots?
not.
Absolutely
this kind
not.
of technology
Okay, cool.
is relatively illegal.
Got it. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's exactly what I was asking.
Well, it's not illegal per se, but like, yeah, things like changelings, it'd be very weird
Yeah, I got you.
unless they're explicitly saying we're an android facility, which that technology has been generally lost to time.
Yeah, I got you.
But you grab the key card off this guy's chest. This is a level 2 access card belonging to a man named Kitson. Capsule. Great song.
Okay.
What would
I
you
feel
like to
bad
do
for
next?
this
What?
I feel bad for the android.
Okay.
I think it got hacked. Wait, can I do the thing that I wanted to do? Or did I roll too bad?
Too bad.
I guess I wasn't really rolling.
You weren't.
Well,
You
that
can
was
try again.
investigation.
Yeah.
I just want to get more information and data.
Nice.
I genuinely don't think I've rolled above a 10 this entire campaign.
Yikes.
Sorry, I'm choking.
He's
Stop
a choke
doing it.
king.
Keep coughing! Keep coughing! That's what Hutch taught me to do when someone was choking.
You just punch him in the gut a couple times. Anyways.
He said, yell, keep coughing.
That helps.
It means they're getting air in them. Well, it means that they're...
I mean, that's true. That is true. You're poking around these terminals, but it is nothing you haven't already seen. Data packets from the same sort of source, but you don't know where the original source is. But yeah, nothing new. Also, to illuminate on what I was telling Delmy, is like, androids aren't really a thing. Most legal robots take the form of more like robots. The impersonation thing is a strict factor for a lot of people, and generally frowned upon, if not outright illegal. So someone created this android for a deliberate purpose.
So, like,
to infiltrate. And given that you're looking at the badge on this thing, this android was created in the exact likeness of the man this badge belonged to.
Ooh.
Yeah, my going theory is that the foreman's an android.
Ooh. I like like that theory. But if he's an android, how does he have a baby?
You can. He could have constructed the baby. The baby
It's
could
an
also
android
be fake.
baby.
Android baby.
Mallory, Raven, if they created a full human male as an android, you think they can't use a quarter of the resources to make a baby?
Android baby.
Android baby.
Is the wife
Also,
an
like
android?
we've never actually seen the baby.
How deep does
could-
this conspiracy go?
We've never seen the baby. Like it could strictly just be the fact that they're simulating baby noise and shenanigans, but nobody's going inside.
Let's go. We gotta talk to the foreman.
Shit, as far as we know, that might have been the foreman.
Fair.
Can
Did it look like the foreman?
No.
We gotta look at it.
Can I pull up? I want to pull up that data that we pulled off of the computer onto my CompCon.
Yeah.
And I want to scroll back. I want to scroll back to the first. Like when was the first time that he started inputting these viruses?
Just about a year ago.
And then I'm looking for the day before that. Like, were there any shipments, any deliveries, any
Ooh.
anything that was brought to this planet?
Just a normal delivery of equipment, which looking at the records has happened every month on the first of the month for the past since the colony got started, 100 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
You're scrolling through the manifest, and even with your limited time, it's like there's nothing that stands out. But it's just the normal tools, new terminals, equipment, the bulldozer, shit like that. The replacement bulldozer.
My third question, I want to inspect these androids, and I want to have an understanding of where all of this tech, all of the resources built to make this android, where did the resources come from? Did they come from the mine? Did they order a bunch of steel off planet and the steel arrived and then they were like, okay, well,
roll me an
steal
investigation.
androids. Can I use Inventor Create? Because I feel like this is me asking specifically around the invention and the creation of these things.
Okay.
Cool.
4 approaches to problems.
4 approaches to problems.
Nat
This is a problem.
20 plus a 4.
Fucking
Hello?
brilliant. This is technology that is not known to the average man. Whether or not it's kept by corporations, or some of the weirder companies, that's in conspiracy lane. But the materials are very advanced. Very much takes raw resources. You could see the copper being used for some of these wires, but some of the intricacies of the mechanisms themselves are beyond what you are familiar with and what the average person is familiar with.
They're not creating these circuit boards here.
No, it's not happening on this world, not in any company factory, not in any home workshop you've ever seen. It has to be of a specifically designed facility for something of this scale, and you've not seen or heard of anything possible about that. As you're watching this, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna. These deliveries, these delivery manifests, do they also come with a from this planet? Do they come with the source from
They
the
do,
deliveries?
but most of them you recognize as a generic GMS warehouse, and beyond that you don't know. It doesn't say after that. Or you'd have to take that shipping number dig into the rabbit hole, but the local records only track the receipt of the issue.
Okay.
As you're looking at this android, sorry, there's a pretzel in my mouth and it's really good.
Crunchy.
Guys, the androids like pretzels.
Well, I fucking love pretzels, man.
I'm trying to have pretzels at the wedding. Okay.
Anyways.
Soft pretzels.
Anyways. As you're inspecting some of the circuitry and the wiring in this android, you take a look. You're holding the circuit board in one hand, and you're having ripped it out. As you look away and look back, it is wiped clean. And it's just a pure blank silicon plate. Any semblance of what was there, any of the storage devices are now empty, and some of the wires themselves are like melting and vanishing into air, disintegrating before your very eyes, leaving nothing but like the shell and the muscle of the body.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
You notice that the other bodies have done similar, if they've not already been blown apart. What would you like to do?
I want to go talk to the.
Yeah. I think for a second, Monkey gets worried that like the whole fucking town's replaced with the androids, and then goes, no, because then they wouldn't have called us in the first place. There'd be bigger problems.
Mm-hmm.
Or would there?
Dun dun dun!
Word. All right. Still head up. It looks like the androids are conglomerating down in the lower levels.
I wonder what they like about the lower levels.
It's probably where they're building more of them.
Oof.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna talk. I want to go talk to the foreman, or like the mayor, I guess.
The mayor, yeah.
I'll talk to somebody in charge.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You make your way to the elevator, and you notice the terminal has a bright red light on it. You look down the shaft, and it is stuck at the second level.
Yeah.
This is what I was scared of. Can I jump?
Do a backflip.
I have the thing that lets me fly.
Yeah, you can take your mech down if you want. All of you could safely jump in your mechs.
No, I want to go up.
You want to go
I
up.
want to go down.
You could go down.
Up.
You could go up. Should
No, I want
everyone
to
else
go
fly
up.
though?
I want to go up.
Should
No.
anyone else fly?
No.
Do it. Split,
Well, I'm wondering if I go up.
split the party.
Well, I'm also wondering, like, could we try hacking?
Oh, if we go down, can we hack it?
You would have to go to the elevator
Oh.
itself, yes.
Oh,
This terminal
okay.
only calls it up, but it's locked out by the higher protocol of the elevator. It's the only safety mechanism in there is so that people don't get abandoned at the lowest level.
Okay.
I mean, you could go up and
I'll
talk to the
jump
foreman. No, you could. You just split the party.
Well, I don't want to go by myself.
You should go
I
by
don't wanna-
yourself.
What I want. Sorry? I was thinking
Can
more
we-
if I go up, can I manipulate it from the top?
You could manually
Also-
pull the elevator up by yanking on the tables, but that might damage it.
Also, can we rest?
We could do like a short little powwow, yeah. It won't be a full sleep.
Well, I guess I'm wondering, like I'm at half pilot health. Jester's at pretty shitty pilot health, or Mex could use some TLC.
You could, yeah, you could
I'm
use
wondering
I
if
wasn't
you're
allowed
heal.
to heal when we took a rest earlier.
No. If you have any meds or drugs, you can take them though.
Got it.
I have a stem.
Patches or whatever you need to heal yourself up. If you guys brought those. Otherwise, you're on your own.
Do I?
Technically, with a 1 hour rest, we do restore half of our pilot HP.
You may take a nappy wappy if you want to wait for an hour. There was an android with a rocket launcher that did just run away from you. It's up to you.
I'm good with anything. Just let me know if I'm going down to hack or up to hack.
I think we should not try resting, but also we should minimize how many people are outside of their mechs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's right.
Oh boy. Do you want to go down?
Yeah, I guess we should just go down then. Or at the very least, let's all three of us jump down to the elevator, and then maybe we can hack it once we're in it. But that way we're not splitting. Like, we're going with Sierra / Raven.
Okay. You guys hop down the elevator. It is dark, with only the light of your mechs illuminating. This place is dark. You see like a faint light from the top of the mine shaft, but you enter the storage bay. You see this open bay is filled to the brim with these sealed containers, large 20 and 40-foot containers. Large dump trucks sort of around the area filled with copper, and smaller pieces of machinery litter the area. And then there are 4 containers near the front with a security light blinking green and occasionally with a stuttering blue light. 2 large cargo trains lay overhead, with one box carrying one currently latched on and holding a large container. And then more.
What's holding a large container?
Like a crane, like a large claw crane used for moving containers around, like a shipping yard container.
Yes.
Crane.
Yeah.
Jester, more voices. This place is dark.
Can I?
What do we get on sensors?
The walls of the containers, you don't see anything normally, but you cannot peer into the containers. It looks like they're specifically designed to block sensors.
Why the fuck would they be built like that?
Das ist ein guten Fragen.
That would
basically,
be...
as the sensors basically say, they're all filled with copper.
I assume that's illegal, right?
Sort of. Depends on where you're at. Yes, in general. Out in the rim worlds like this, yeah. It's like when you pack a truck full of watermelons to hide nuclear material.
Side note from before.
Yes.
When the android, when we were fighting the bulldozer,
Yes.
What did our sensors say about the android? The android who was out and about?
Out and about? Full, it basically reads like a human. Like,
It basically what?
Reads like a human person walking around.
Can I should have done this when we were up by the body.
Ooh.
I'm wondering if I can... There's got to be some way that we can refit our sensors to detect the androids. I'm wondering about human bodies and beings generate electricity and through energy, and there's a little amount that all of us are running at, but these androids have so much tech inside of them. I guess I'm wondering if I can refit our sensors to detect copper wiring.
You could,
underneath.
but that would take time. And also in this
Yeah.
day and age, there's so many people with augments that some are just borderline cyborgs as well.
That's
So
true.
yes, you could isolate that, but like one in like maybe like 3 might have a prosthetic, and then another half dozen might have just augments in their brains that would trip your sensors. Unless there are nuances, but you would need dedicated time and a more sophisticated laboratory to like prototype something like that. What would you like to do? You don't try to hack the elevator, or you don't to investigate these illegal containers, or
Should probably hack the elevator. Somebody should hack the elevator first, so we have a means
safe
of
way
escape.
of
Yeah.
getting out.
Yeah.
roll to hack.
I will hack.
Can I help?
You can try. How are you helping?
Excuse me. I am ripping open. I feel like Monkey's hardware and Sierra's software, and so I'm ripping the panel off and I'm trying to rewire it so that the AIs can't hack it after we hack it. Like I'm trying to hard stop them from being able to do things like that.
Okay, so you're trying to put like a little firewall in of some kind,
Sure. Yeah.
but so you can still use it.
Yeah.
All right, Mal, roll with 1 accuracy. Oh no! Oh yeah. You're doing great, Sweaty.
What?
You
Thank
managed
you
to
for
put
the
in
accuracy.
a rudimentary
Hey, that's how
firewall.
that's how this started.
That the elevator then starts blinking red, 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 and then settles on a steady green.
Cool.
Cool.
Are we?
So
Where,
green is
are we
good.
going up? Down? Left, right? Center?
Oh shit! This elevator can go left, right.
It's a
Oh,
really
shit.
long elevator.
Holy shit. Here's my thing. If we go down, like if we go up, we're gonna have to come back and go down anyways. Like, I don't think the mayor is gonna be able to send us officers, especially I don't know if we want, given that we're not clear how many androids are in the town. I don't know if it's a great idea for him to send us a militant force and then half of them turn out to be androids or something, right? Like, we can only, like, right now
That
we
would
can only
never
trust
happen.
ourselves.
I wouldn't do that.
So I'm wondering, like, I don't know. I guess I'm second guessing if it's even worth going upstairs first. Like, should we go down and try to confront the problem?
I mean, we are Lancers, aren't we?
Hell yeah, you are.
Yeah.
If we're going down, then I would like to take a rest before we do that.
Yeah. Let's maybe we bring the elevator up to the top and then we take a rest while we're up there.
I like that plan.
Okay. You take yonder elevator up. There you go. And as you approach the top, you hear the sound of gunshots coming from the town.
What the fuck happened?
It is about early afternoon. You spent most of the day in the morning in the mines. And you see the sun starting, it was early afternoon, late afternoon, the sun's starting to set. At the same time, you hear warning bells and sirens going off from the lower levels of the factory. Not the factory, the mines. What would you like to do?
What would you like to do?
I feel like we can't very well ignore that. Now that we've heard
Yeah.
it.
I know that I'm looking a little pretty. My mech is sitting a little prettier than both of y'all. If we go back down, I can take the lead.
Okay.
Jester?
Go right ahead. I'll be behind you.
Hey, man. What's up?
Excuse me?
You're like half here, half there. Like, what's... Like, we've got you, and even then, I don't know if we've got you.
You don't have to worry if I'll be there. I am here.
It's pretty.
All right. Yeah, let's run it down.
Okay. The Dane go down. What level are you going to?
Level 2. Once the elevator
Too
hit...
deep. Too deep.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh! The elevator
The
falls
cable-
down.
The cable clips. We're like, well,
What?
I guess the AI is pretty smart, you know.
You made it to the storage level. Red warning lights are
once-
coming from the far side, where you know that the factory and refinery is. That, however, is blocked by a large bulkhead that is sealed with a keypad.
Ooh.
Once we open up the second, like once the elevator doors open on the second, I forget to mute myself, and you guys just hear me sparking up a cigarette.
King.
All right.
All right.
If I take a stim, will that help me at all, or?
Hey, if it makes you feel better, I think that's helping.
Well, I'm asking you.
Oh
Is
no,
there
it won't
any
give you more
benefit?
health. It gives you like bonuses to abilities and checks. There's like 3 different kinds.
Well,
Fuck it.
I'll
Did you
use
say that Sierra has a problem anyways? I feel like she would like absolutely be popping pills at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, but also I only had 3, so I gotta kind of ration myself here.
One for each floor.
Perfect.
Perfect. You notice the factory warning lights are going off again behind the bulkhead, sealed, and then that these 4 containers are slightly ajar, which were not earlier.
Well, shoot.
Take your pick. 1, 2, 3, or 4, or just go in.
I was gonna step in.
You steppy.
Yeah, I'll step in. Just
I
kind
need
of.
you to make an agility check. Save.
Oh Jesus.
It
So
would be
it's
agility, right?
Just a
Yeah.
D20, right? Like I don't have like a say. Oh no! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For me, it's just a D20.
Yeah, it should just be D20.
3.
Yes. You
Oh.
notice too little too late as the air rushes around and a 20-foot container slams onto your mech, sending you straight into the ground. Let's say that's a lot of damage, right? That's like a couple tons of metal that just hit you on the head, right? Let's say 2d6. You take 4 hull damage as this container and sends copper chunks just scattering all over the place, burying you in the wreckage of the container.
Well,
As you are
watch out for
momentarily
these
stunned.
Yep. Watch out for these cranes.
You see overhead, the crane sort of sparks blue and then sputters and then turns off.
Well, I think it's safe now.
I'm weary.
I mean, I think that's fair.
What would you like to do next? You can
I
go
do have
through
smoke charges.
Oh. Light
They're
up.
in my mounted systems.
Ah.
All right.
Containers 1 through 4? Or the factory doors?
My sensor can't scan what's inside the containers, correct?
Nope. They are weirdly sealed off. Or
Well,
impenetrable.
I'll open the second one. I'll open 2.
Container number 2. Is anyone with you?
If they choose to be. But I said I'd take the lead on this. I'll let the least open something up and see what's what.
Wait. Let me see if I can buff you at all.
With friendship and love.
Yeah.
Yay.
There's like 6 different places that this shit lives, and I can never find where I need it. I mean, oh no, never mind. Nope, I can't help you.
You're on your
You're
own.
on your own.
That's fine.
You looked at the manifest attached to the side of the container, and your sensors do pick up, because you looked at the containers and the sensors will tell you basically like the manifest and the general summary of it, or what the official summary is. This is a relatively recent delivery, and this is before the mine quote-unquote became haunted, like about a month and a half ago. The signature of receipt is listed as the foreman, and you peel this container open, and inside you see racks and racks of what would be handheld tools and equipment. However, a lot of it is missing. It has been taken off the racks.
Has been what?
Missing.
Has
It is
been
no
taken?
longer. Yeah, it is no longer on the racks. Like the drills, the micro mad science, sci-fi shits, whatever the fucks. Matter manipulators. All right, is anyone else with you?
I hope so.
All right. You
Yeah.
want to open any other mystery boxes?
Yeah, I'll open one.
Do any of them have any readings different from the others?
Nope, not that you can tell. They all say the
Okay.
standard shipped, received by the foreman.
Okay.
Container 1, same thing, you crack it open, and it's just crates and crates of refined copper ingots, ready to be shipped out.
Okay.
Next crate.
Crate 3 or crate 4?
Crate number... Fuck it, I'll go 4.
Oh, good choice.
Crate number, fuck it.
You open this one up, and you see... What? No, go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Okay. You open up crate number 4, and you see dozens upon dozens of dormant androids, all with human faces, sleeping. standing upright or mounted on the walls.
Mm.
This was crate number 4.
Dead.
Yep. You have 3 seconds.
That's the last crate, right?
There is crate number 3.
I close it.
You closed crate number 4.
I would like to weld crate number 4 shut.
You seal container number 4. Inside, you
And
hear
then-
banging on the walls as they try, as these robotic things are trying to claw their way out. And you see dents as with a doom, doom, they're hurling their bodies at the wall.
I'm scared.
I would.
Is there?
Is there a
is there
particular like? Are
power-
they just trying to beat their way out of the door now?
Yep. When you looked at them, they were unarmed and had no tools, but they're using their hands and their bodies, and you see dents appear on the side of the container as they're trying to beat their way out, but the container holds.
Yeah, they're probably gonna kill their bodies trying to get out, so I guess we're fine.
Probably.
Just in case, wherever the most dents are occurring, I will place down a pattern V hex charge as a mine.
You do so.
Thank
Just
you.
on the outside of the left side of the container where it's starting to give a little bit. You think it'll hold, but you're like, you're better safe than sorry as you plant this high explosive military grade mine directly where they would step out. Okay. There's 1 container left. Do you want to open it or do you want to get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, open it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
More voices. Jared, this one hurts your head. It pounds. It's almost like yelling. The voice is soft and somber and sad.
Garrett's mech stops for a split second before continuing on.
Okay. This container is labeled as disposal and is about to be shipped to the local landfill. You open it and
Oh.
immediately are set with the smell of rot and flesh. Inside are several corpses donned with work uniforms, overalls, and some general safety gear scattered about. It is piled high with bodies.
These are the bodies that they used to make the androids. Right? Am I square pegging, square holing?
I think so.
That's
Who's
just
to say?
sad.
They're probably the people who got replaced, right?
Yeah.
If
That's
How,
what
like,
I'm saying.
some
But
of
they
them
were made in
probably-
their image.
Right. They're not these androids aren't the bodies aren't like preserved in here, are they?
No, absolutely not. Some of them look as
Okay.
fresh as this month, and some of them look like they've been in there for over a year.
Fun. Okay.
The ship date
Um,
was set
Are
to be
there
picked up
any-
in the next week.
Are there any familiar
Can-
faces?
Yeah, can we find the can we
Well, I'm
find the
sorry.
foreman?
The ship date is tomorrow for this thing. Roll me. You do not recognize the bodies in the
Can
water.
I,
Roll me a check.
can I do stay cool? Something that requires concentration and speed under pressure.
Not really, but sure.
I mean, I could also do investigate.
Yeah, I would investigate. If that's a check you actually have, I would poke some of the bodies.
Yes. I
Perceive.
don't want to poke
for
them.
me.
I just want to see if I know anyone.
You've definitely seen some of these faces walking around town.
Yikes.
A
Okay.
good, at least 20 of them you recognize. It's not by name, but have you feel like you've
Yeah.
seen in the market, in the church, at the congregation, or in the
Oh,
mayor's
is the
office?
pastor here?
The pastor's
You
not
do
here, is
not
he?
see the pastor. You do see the mayor's
Oh,
secretary.
thank God.
Pastor? I hardly know her. Sorry.
What the fuck?
This is so spooky.
Can we? I want Monkey to take pics
Mhm.
of all of the bodies here so that we can have a running inventory of A, who's dead, so that people can know, and B, who is being
Yeah.
impostered.
Of the 20,
Oh,
Yeah.
is
20
Jester
of the
here? No,
about
I'm
a
kidding,
couple
I'm kidding.
hundred bodies you can recognize. The others you don't recognize, and the others are too rotted to have facial features.
Oof. All right. Well, I'll take what I can. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, the mayor's secretary, and then a couple other like faces around town are the ones of note.
Okay.
That's all the crates. Do you want more? I can give you more. Or do you want to move on?
I don't think there's anything else here.
I'm good to move on.
Yeah.
Okay. You exit the container and you see a small figure staring at the factory doors. Humanoid in shape.
What do you like? We're looking at the factory doors and they're staring at us.
No, this figure is trying to mess with the keypad, but is too short to reach the keypad.
Hmm.
You said humanoid?
Humanoid. It's dark, so you can't really
Can
see.
I
They've got like a little headlamp on.
can I invade?
You can try.
You said they're trying to do.
Trying to type something into the keypad on the factory doors.
Would that be considered a quick or full tech
Quick tech.
action using the keypad? Okay.
I mean, it's an action. Quick action. You're trying to invade?
Yeah. I'm trying to hack slash, so they can't
Try to
take
hack
quick or full tech action.
this humanoid figure. The only piece of tech is the person's headlamp, which immediately shuts off, and you hear a muffled curse as they drop whatever they were holding.
Oh well, at least I can't see them. It's not an android. That one is not an android.
Yeah.
You turn off their pacemaker.
Oh shit.
Stop!
We're playing Watch Dogs, huh?
Brutal.
No, they're fine, relatively. It is dark, though.
Do you want to
you
grab its
imagine that?
I don't know. What do you guys think? I didn't want it to run away.
You hear
That was my concern.
as the figure vanishes in the dark.
Well,
Your sensors easily pick up this. It's the size of a child, and it runs across the backside of the containers.
it might be a child. Oh,
A child.
wait a minute. Do we remember the name of the foreman's daughter?
No, but she was a teenager. She wasn't a kid. Right?
But hold on. Hold on. There's a gang of kids in the town that have been getting up to shenanigans. I haven't seen children doing shenanigans. I'm wondering if the kids know that their parents are different.
Whoa, that would be great. Yeah. It might
And maybe
be.
there is
I
a
say we.
maybe there is a reason that the androids can't replicate children.
Whoa. Spooky. I would believe that.
Monkey opens his mech and he goes, "All right, remember, limit
Russian.
exposure. Like you two stay inside." Monkey leaves his mech, uses the mag clamps to step down, doesn't just like jump straight down. He's got his weapons like hanging by his side, like he's trying to be nice, and he just goes, "Hey, we're off-worlders. We're Lancers. We're not from the town. We're looking to help. We're realizing some weird shit's happening here." And he just kind of like sends that out. He doesn't go looking for the kid. He just kind of gives that out, knowing that the kid knows that we're here.
Mm-hmm. You see a small figure poke around the corner, holding a handgun that's too large for her hands, pointed at you. As this
He's
young
got
girl,
Monkey's got hands up,
and she's just sort of watching you. Her headlamp flickers back on, and you see a T-card around her neck. And she just stares.
Is it the performance key card?
It does have the foreman's face on it, yes.
Monkey kneels down on a knee, and he's like, still hands up. He's like, hey, bud. I'm Monkey. You know, you can tell because I've got a tail, and he flicks like the tail around.
Her eyes sort of follow the movement.
I'm not from here. We're not them. And Monkey points over to like the crate that's got androids trying to bust through it. Monkey goes, we're not from here. We got called in to help the town. So you know that like we don't look like anybody you know. We're new, we're strangers. So that means that we can't be them. Right? And like Monkey's just trying to establish a pattern of logic with the kid.
Roll me kid persuasion. Non-threatening kid persuasion.
I
mean,
word on the street?
Yeah, sure, I guess. That was fairly fair.
With accuracy?
No.
Oh. Fine, I don't need your accuracy anyways. Your accuracy's fat and ugly anyways. I don't need
Whoa! You never need accuracy again. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's fair.
The kid sort of lowers her gun, and she looks at you and he's like, okay. What you doing then?
Well, kind of getting our asses kicked by this mine.
Bad words.
Bad words. It's fitting for a bad mine, right? You are you the foreman's daughter?
Yeah. Who are you?
What do you? We're trying to help. We're trying to,
Prove it.
get this.
Oh.
Okay.
Pop off,
Do you see this? And like Monkey points to like a patch of his suit that got fucking burnt off from the melting mech. Monkey goes, that's from upstairs. I don't know if you heard noise. I don't know if you were down here the whole time, but one of the machines up there tried to blow us up with the rocket launcher, and we killed it dead. so that we can't, to stop them from making more.
Oh.
We just put these pieces together, and now we're down here trying to figure out what to do next.
Have you seen Daddy?
We saw him when we came into town.
How do you feel about your daddy?
That's not Daddy. Daddy went
Yeah,
down to the mines. But I'm trying to find him.
Smart girl.
You're really smart because it took us almost a day to figure that Daddy wasn't Daddy, but you knew it immediately.
Oh, I knew it like a year ago.
Yeah. So, what have you been up to over the course of a year?
I have been dealing with the other kids, and we've been trying to solve the mystery. I just got Daddy's key card, and we were about to, the others were scared, but I went down here, and I was going to go into the factory and see where Daddy went, because that's where he said he'd be.
Have you... So the other kids also, like, their daddies and or mommies and or guardians and parents and adults, like, they've also noticed that they're weird too?
Mm-hmm. But you have to be, you can't tell them that, because Sarah tried to ask her mommy, and then Sarah's, we haven't seen Sarah for a while, so I think something's not good.
Damn. Where'd you get the gun?
Corpses.
Oof. So you know that word. How old are you?
14? Is that a normal age for a child?
So
That's old.
Is that a normal age for a child?
I'm very
Is
disconnected
it normal
from reality.
for me to be 14?
do you want me to tell you how old you've been playing her?
Like 3, 4, 8 probably.
Well, have you met a child?
Do you think I work with children? Would you trust me around a child? Based on my everything? I don't trust me around normal people.
The fact that we went from 14 to 3?
Sorry,
Wild.
I did not establish this character with an age. And I'm like, oh fuck, young child. Ah! Just give me an age. I'm already stupid. She doesn't know. Fine, how about that? She forgets.
8 is fine.
She doesn't know. I don't know how old I am. Fuck you. I'm whatever I want to be.
8 is fine. 8 is fine.
I'm a grown woman. Fuck you.
Okay, so then Monkey goes, great. Well, thanks for being a really smart kid. We would like to take it from here. Have you been attacked by anything in the mines?
No. They don't notice you if you stay quiet.
Yeah, with these big ass mechs, I guess we can't really stay quiet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we want to get deeper in the mines. Dean, can I fit this child in my mech with me?
Do you have your storage compartment still?
I do not. That was my last character.
I have a storage compartment.
Oh. You can fit a small child in a storage compartment.
I have
Which
an
is a terrible
expanded
thing to say out loud.
which allows for one additional non-mech character or object of size 1/2.
This is a 1/2 size.
tell the kid, I'm like, listen, what's your code name? And I ask the kid, what's your code name?
Code name.
So, you have a name that your mommy and daddy gave you, but we don't use our real names, and I want you to be a part of us.
I'm a detective.
That's a great code name. So detective. I want to give her like
A gun.
I want to give her like she's
bigger
already got a
gun.
gun, Dean. She doesn't
knife.
need a
She
gun.
needs more gun.
So you can
A
dual
knife.
wield.
I want to give her I want her to be hooked up to our comms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
her to be able to speak. I want her to just be able to listen.
Yeah, you just turn off the microphone.
And I say, yeah, but I say like, listen, we want you to be an honorary Lancer while we're here.
Yes.
You're gonna that sounds good.
Yeah.
You're gonna come with Jester. He's actually the squad leader, and you're gonna ride with him in the mech.
Can I drive the mech?
No, you're on probation.
You need a driver's license.
Yeah.
I can drive
Yeah.
a forklift.
Well, when we get to a forklift, we'll put you on one of those.
Aww. I want
But-
to shoot the rockets.
But listen, well, he doesn't actually have rockets. I have rockets. But listen,
Aww.
we're a team now. So we're like, can we use the key card?
Mm. Okay. And she hands it to you.
Great.
Solid.
So, hey, Jester, this is Detective.
Hi.
And then that's Raven.
Kitty cat.
Hello?
So then,
What?
I
I don't have a cat.
mag clamp I walk up Jester's mech with the mag clamp, and I go, hey, I've got a teammate for you.
A child.
No.
All right. You have gained one child to add to your inventory.
Does that increase his AC? No, I'm kidding.
No. No. Okay. Anything else you want to do? I think we're over time anyways, so we can wrap
yeah.
things up. But you have gained detective on your team.
You've gained a
Who's going to-
child.
You've gained a child. Congratulations. Happy Pride, I guess.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Woo.
I don't really know what the child has to do with pride, but
I don't know.
thank you.
Sure.
Can't we
Children can be
can't we
gay.
just celebrate Pride? What if she's gay? I don't know. Anyways.
Children are allowed to be gay.
That's fair.
Fucking
guess.
Homophobic. Oh my god.
I
Alan,
guess. Are
during
you
Pride.
gatekeeping Pride?
Oh my god.
Yep.
This is my
That is
Pride
crazy.
month, not your Pride month. Fuck off.
No children allowed.
No kinks, no children, no opinions other than my own. Fuck you.
Yes.
And then the world kept turning. For legal reasons. We don't condone that behavior. That's fucked up. Go Pride. Go gays.
Go gays.
That's all I have. Thank you. I don't have anything else to say.
I
We will
support
pick this up
myself.
possibly next time. During the month of Pride, we will paint our mechs rainbow in support of the lesbians and the gays and everyone in between.
I will not.
Reagan will not be doing that.
Well, my
Reagan would rather die.
my players are homophobic and they will be punished accordingly. But otherwise, thank you.
By law.
By law.
By law.
There are many things fucked up with this the science the sci-fi future, but we do not condone homophobia. All right.
Slavery is fine.
Slavery's fine.
Homophobia, no.
No. Anyways.
What's that community Racism I'm okay with, but I draw the line at animal cruelty.
Yeah, racism is okay. Oh my god. All right.
no.
That's it. Goodbye. End stream.